Hey, welcome back to the Japan 2025 series. This video is about Myoko, so come with me for a bit of fun in the snow. The first challenge of this trip was making it out of Tokyo Station and onto the train. This is actually crazy. It's a long weekend here, plus all the Shinkansens are delayed because of heavy snow. So many people. Finally made it onto the screen. So 10:30 train is now 12 o'clock. Luckily I had a buffer built in Nagano for lunch, so we'll see what happens. Finally made it onto this train. Because it was such a packed train, I had to have my suitcase at my legs, which wasn't ideal, but it wasn't a long train ride. So I got to look out the window and enjoy the views. I even had a glimpse of Mount Fuji before we hit the snowy, glorious area. I've just gotten on the train to go to Myoko at Nagano. It's puking at Nagano, but look. There was so much snow that I couldn't even see the track in this part. Crazy. Made it. So much snow. So despite the delay, I've ended up in Myoko at exactly the time I planned because I added in a buffer for lunch at Nagano and obviously didn't get to eat lunch, but luckily, as part of my accommodation, transfers to and from the train station were included. How glorious is the sound of this snow? Once checked in, I went up to my room, which was a queen ensuite room, and it's super cozy and just looks out onto the forest, which is gorgeous. So last year when I was here, when I left pretty much this same weekend, these walls here were only like this high. This light post almost looks like it belongs in Narnia. I cannot tell you how excited I was to be back in Myoko and to have such a big snowstorm on my arrival. Oh man, kid in a candy store, I tell you that much. So Myoko day one, full power day. Cannot complain. First few runs were amazing. And now that people would have gone through some of the other ones that I know get a bit deep, I can head that way and follow tracks. Heaven is a place on earth, and it is Myoko, Japan. I had to have a quick bite for lunch up at the mountain before hitting the slopes again, and I needed some fuel because I had a few tumbles. This run's called Allegan, and you can see why. It's absolutely stunning. Probably my favorite thing about Akakura Onsen is that there are so many stashes of pow on the side of the groomers. So if, like me, you're not the best snowboarder, you still get to experience that soft, fluffy Japow that everyone raves about. After a couple of days of putting my body through the ringer, it was time for a rest day. So we went out to find some lunch. I think I gave myself minor whiplash yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Doing what?
On one of my falls. I love these Japanese restaurants where you order via a vending machine and then once your food's ready, you pick it up from the counter and you're good to go.
How did we stuff up so badly?
And with a full belly, it was time to head back to the lodge. And I decided to have a bit of fun in the snow for the afternoon. So I had a bit of a muck around with camera angles that I'd seen on Instagram and just had an all round good time. But you've got to listen to this. So glorious. And then one of the staff members watched me out the window and thought I was crazy. All right, this year, once again staying at Myoko Forest Lodge. It's a beautiful spot, a lot of fun. We've had a lot of snow. Let's go for a little tour of the main bed.
Myoko Forest Lodge is just outside Akakura village and has easy access to all of the major resorts in the area.
This is the room. Super cozy. Delicious views.
And when you're not up on the mountain, you can chill out in this gorgeous, cozy lounge area, which is where breakfast and meals are served as well. But it's a great spot to hang out after a big day on the mountain. Then you can wake up to these gorgeous skies across the forest. And on this day, lovely Bluebird, I headed to Ikinotara.
Oh, just face plant. Something great. It did like a little 360 switch.
Seriously though, look at how we had this run to ourselves almost. It was absolutely phenomenal. Myoko was exactly what I'd been dreaming about since I left 12 months ago, and I'm stoked that I got to go again, but all good things must come to an end.
Heading from Myoko to Yamagata, so I had to go Nagano, Omiya, and then to Yamagata. So I'm currently at Omiya. The trains are delayed again, but only on the platform that I'm on, so that's some good luck there. No idea when it's actually going to arrive. It just says maybe delayed. It was meant to be 20 minutes ago, so we'll see what happens.
Be sure to check out the next video where I visit Yamagata, going to see Zao Onsen Snow Monsters and Yamadera Temple.